There was a sale on rib knit fabric, and so we bought some. If you are new here, we do not pay full price for fabric. Who can afford it? So, I got some on sale. This is really pretty. It's like got a, I know you can't see it, but it's real white. It's got like a tinsley shine to it. And this beautiful green. This is what I'm really excited about. This is going to be the waistbands and things, and this is going to be the shorts. We're making shorts today. We're making shorts that look like a mini skirt today. And a top. A top that apparently is one of the easiest things you can make on the internet. That's what we're doing with this and this. Let's get started. First, however, we are going to make some alterations to the patterns. The waistband was only supposed to be 6 inches, so folded over would be 3 plus seam allowance, so probably 2.5. I've made it 10 inches, the pattern piece, because I want a wider waistband. I prefer a wider waistband. So there's that. And I am also going to make the waist longer. There were longer shorts, but that I didn't want. I want the short shorts, but I need a longer waist. It's talking about fitting at your preferred waist, which is like 2 inches below your belly button, and I don't want that. I want to sit at my actual waist. We're just gonna keep it very easy. Where's my meter stick? Make a line across, and then just a line straight across where I want it to cut. And then we are going to, I want a good few inches. Now I cut a straight line, so I'm gonna want it the exact same width. So I'm gonna do, let's do 2 inches just to make it easy. And that's 2 inches. So we're gonna tape it right there. There. And then what we're gonna do, sorry guys, I'm having bra strap issues. It's driving me crazy, which is why pretty soon I'm gonna be tackling making my own bras. So stay tuned for that, because things are crazy right now. Okay. I don't understand math or physics. I don't understand how anything works. So the fact that I've moved it up and now the things don't line up is very confusing to me. I do not understand, but that's the way it is. So I'm going to adjust for the sides here to be a little bigger, which means, oh, by the way, I say this very confidently that this is what I'm doing. I don't know if this works or not. But you don't need permission to do whatever the heck you want. So I'm going to make it wider, or make the waist longer, and we'll see. We'll see how she goes. And then this one, we're gonna connect like that and hope it fits. See where we're going? We just hope here. We do a lot of hoping. And also I have a ton of fabric, so if I mess it up, I can just try again. We'll figure this out. I will get my pretty flouncy shorts. Oh, as always, I'll put both patterns that I'm going to be making over here. And they will always be down in the description because I put everything in the description. There. One pattern piece done. All right, 2 pattern pieces extended. I am making sure that all the pieces, oh no, they're not even gonna fit. This way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut each individual piece out. Maybe, okay. It is important that the rib is running vertical. Am I the only one absolutely obsessed with pants made out of rib knit that run, like, they just fall so beautifully? Oh, I've wanted some for forever, and we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. I'm gonna cut the back first, because it says cut on a grain line. I'm not sure if the rib's gonna fall properly if it's like that, so I will cut this one on a grain line, but then I'm going to make sure that it's gonna fall properly. That's exactly what I want. Look at how pretty that is. That drape is lovely. I'm going to need to label properly. Where's all the paper I just threw in the garbage? Oh no, it has to go. Remember, mirrored pieces. Ooh, it was just about a problem. I figured that since I'm down here anyway, I might as well just cut out all the fabric. The top is folded on, the top is cut on folds. I have enough fabric. I might have to change my plans and do the top out of the white instead with the green trim. I didn't realize that this fabric wasn't a 60 inch, it's 45. What I'm gonna have to do is put a seam up the back. I think I'm gonna make two of these tops actually. I think I'm gonna make a green one and a white one to go with the shorts, and we'll do green trim on the white one and white trim on the green one. Just so I have options. I like options. Okay, so there's the back. Oh, honey, bunny, sugar, I have everything cut out. This, the white rib knit is such a mess. I have so many pieces of it back here that I'm gonna have to vacuum, but that is a later me problem. I have the two tops cut out as well as the bias tape for the neckline. I'm probably going to need to cut more bias tape because I'm probably gonna have to do the back and the armholes too, I imagine, but we'll see where we get to. So first we're gonna start with the shorts because I think that's the easiest. One front piece, and now we need to match up the inseam here. This is the shorts like this, then this is like the leg seam, and so we're gonna sew these together on both sides. Oh, I'm so excited about these. They're gonna be so cute. Oops, I got the wrong one. There will be a wrong and right one because they won't go together properly because they're mirrored. So that makes things really easy because as long as you're paying attention to what should be connected, you'll be great. That is way too much seam. It's gonna be this sort of project, is it? Fun. Of course it would be. What else would I do in my spare time if I didn't have a seam ripper? I almost forgot to update you. I got the inside seams done, and now I'm doing the side seams. I did not end up doing pockets because I did not have enough fabric, but the inside seam is all done. I'm gonna end up trimming this and zigzagging it for sure, but I wanna get them put together as much as possible before I do that. So I'm gonna do the side seam on both of them, no pockets. I just had fabric come, so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of a project coming in November. Project coming in November, and a project coming at the end of summer. Look at how pretty this is. Looks like alcohol ink. It's a mesh, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And then there's this extremely dark green formal satin. It drapes gorgeous. I didn't think it was going to because it's really heavy, but it drapes so pretty. So keep an eye out for those. Come in later this year. Hi. You gonna come help? Okay, sure. The next thing that they have us doing is inserting the shorts face to face and then sewing the crotch seam and then attaching the waistband. So like we're almost done these shorts. I haven't decided how I'm going to hem them yet. I actually just might leave them not hemmed at all because this fabric is just not frayy at all. Like it doesn't even pull like at all. So I might just leave them unhemmed as much as I hate a raw seam, just because I don't like any of the hem options I've done. I've done a zigzag hem and you get sort of the frig, what is that called? This hem, it has a name. I can't remember what it was. I did a fold over hem, I did a small fold over hem, I did a large fold over hem. No, I just wasn't happy with any of it, so I think I'm gonna leave them unhemmed. So, we are almost done the shorts. Let's jump into it. I have an angry bean, and none of my lights were on. Oh man, what a day. It's been a long day, guys. She has no awareness of boundaries. Oh good, everybody's coming out today? Awesome, that's what I wanted. Hey girl, I I'm gonna need you to move. No, don't you dare get comfy in my seat. I moved for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I went to get waistband. Don't you look at me like that. Oh, she's so sassy. Never in my life have I met such a sassy kitty. Oh, she's waiting. Look at that. She is waiting for me to move so that she can steal this spot. The audacity. Okay, the shorts are done. I am just going to trim and iron this center seam, and then we're going to try them on. They look incredibly shapeless right now, so we'll see how they look on. And they are done. They're so cute. I love them so much. The waistband is a little thick, but it doesn't look good up. It definitely need to be folded over. This fabric is just a little thick. That's what you get when you order online. But it's super cute, and I think that the top will probably sit about here, and it'll be the same green or the same white. So let's get started on those, and then we will see what happens. I love these shorts. Oh my goodness, they are so cute. We are going to start on this top because if I mess this up, I don't care as much. That's how we do things here. Prepare to fail. Whoa. We're gonna have to get dark in here, get cozy. Okay. There's one bust dart. Let's do the other one. I've got my bust ham to iron these out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna sew the front onto the back and get all the seams prepared. That way we can just keep going. There. This is coming together actually really easy, these two pieces. I think it's gonna be cute. I hope it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna iron it and then I'm gonna try it on. I may have not done enough. I might have to redo the seam allowance because I forgot that seam allowance was a thing. My bad. It's been a weird day. I was just wide awake at 3 a.m. and it is now noon, and the 2-hour nap that I had did not help. So things were a little up here. The top is, I like this, like, it's got like a drop waist because it's higher here than it is here, and I really like that. I definitely want the green trim like this, so I think that's going to be really pretty. I think I'm going to just sew in the arms here. All of this just sew in and just do the detailing across the top and the bottom, but I'm going to do this first just to see how it looks, to see if I am okay with the arms not being done. So let's do it. I've decided I'm not going to do bias tape. I'm going to do the bias tape like a neckband where I'm going to sew it on, fold it over, sew it on, just because the rib knit, no matter how thin it is, makes it really thick and like awful to work with. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, I've sewn a loop together so that the seams aren't super thick, and I just matched it to the bottom of the top, and so I'm just going to sew along this seam up here, this one here, and then iron that seam and then flip it inside and iron it like a top stitch. Gotta switch my thread first though. Oh, big baby. You okay? Are you so sad? Oh, is the world so sad? I have it sewn onto the back, and now what I'm doing is I'm just going to fold it over here and then fold it over here. So it's like a bias tape, but it's an easy bias tape. And then we're just going to sew a top stitch to stitch it down. My mom is old school sewing, and that's how she taught me to do this. The bottom seam here is done. I'm definitely going to have to be more careful going forward on making sure that I'm getting all of it tucked. It's a little difficult with the knit. So I'm gonna have to make sure, because I did this and there's just no seam ripping this fabric, so luckily it doesn't fray and it's hidden really easy. So yeah, now I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the top. I tried so hard to make the white work, you guys. I tried so hard, but I hate it. I hate it for this project. I should have just admitted defeat when Finn decided it was his bed. However, I didn't. I thought I would just strong arm it into submission, and it did not work. So we are pivoting and going a new direction. Even the top, I did the top and I just hated it. Here's how the top turned out on the inside, and I just hated it. I like this before I put the binding on. I really like this fabric. So it might be really good for like a nice fitted top in the future. Maybe something corset-y, because it does have a lot of structure. We will keep that on the back burner. However, not for this project. I have given up on bias tape. I ain't doing it. So I cut this piece off of the bodice, and I'm going to just do a facing. I'm just going to do a knit facing, and collar done. And I also shortened the width of the waistband by about 3 inches, and I shortened it by about 3 inches. And instead of white, we are gonna go with some black fabric, because that's what I have, and I think that it'll look really pretty together. So I'm gonna get some more pieces cut out, and we're just gonna move on, because you know what? I'm not gonna force myself to do something and continue a project or a plan that I had if I hate it. There is no point. I have the waistband cut out and attached to the shorts. I think I am gonna actually hem the shorts. I was going back and forth, but I think I am gonna do like a solid inch hem, not like a small one or like a zigzag or anything like that. Just a solid like block hem. I don't know what it's called, guys. I'm just doing my best over here. But that's what I'm gonna do. But first I'm gonna sew this. So this together, I need my black thread. I probably won't do anything more than just putting the skirt together, or the shorts together. I probably won't even hem it. I'll probably just put the waistband on and hope that it looks good, and go to bed happy if it does, and go to bed real sad if it doesn't. So I just ended up cutting off the waistband completely, just so we could start fresh. I was not going to seam rip it. That was not going to happen. Okay, where's the back, I think? Definitely needs an iron, but let's try them on. I had them backwards, so I sewed the waistband on backwards, so the seam is in the front. But they are black, so you can barely see the seam. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay, this was a win. So I'm gonna go to bed now with the win, and we will start back up tomorrow. So I slept on it, and I let the rage simmer a little bit, and I realized that the white tank top that I was making, I really, really liked that on me before it all went to the dogs. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, well, you don't even come all the way up here. You jump off the fridge onto a glass table, but this is too much for you? There we go. Good boy. So with much deliberation, I recut the top in the white material, and I picked a just regular, I think it's a double brush poly, in a teal with the help of my best friend, and I'm gonna try and see if that works, because if that doesn't work, I don't have any more material to cut the top again. So if it's not gonna work, we gotta do something, because it's not good. So we're gonna just make the white top again with some teal trim, and the rest of it can be used for a cat bed. Coming soon. Okay, I have it all put together, and I just sewed all the seams that I needed to sew. I had to put a seam up the back, so that's gonna be a trial for the next one. And I also sewed the inside here like I did last time, because that needed to be sewn in. So now I just need to try it on and make sure if it's... I think this is so cute. I love this. And I actually really like this fabric in this top. It's just really like structured. It's really structured. Somehow the straps are shorter this time around than they were last time. I'm not sure how I did that, so all I have to do is just sew them together, and then it'll be right at the right spot. So that's what I'm going to do. And then what I did was cut a facing so that we can sew it on like this, and then flip it over. Hopefully. That's the idea. So I really like this color together. It's really cute. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to sew the straps together, and then we're going to start on the facing. Okay, so I started with the bottom, and like it looks so cute. The next thing that we're going to do is do the curve here, and I hope it goes as easy as the bottom did. And look as nice as the bottom did, because yeah, it looks really nice. And all I did was sew it onto the front like you would a facing, then fold it over, and then roll it into itself and stitch along the bottom here, keeping an eye on the top to make sure I was stitching in the right place. Some knit fabrics just roll really well into themselves, and this is one of them. How I got the facing was I just cut this off of the pattern and just cut it out that way so that it was very easy to pin in the way that it is. I hope that makes sense. So I got it all pinned on. I just need to sew it and then flip it over and sew it. And then I'm gonna figure out what to do about the armholes, because I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do there. So let's hope this pulls together. So cute. I'm so excited. Okay, we're gonna iron it and then sew it the other way. It definitely needs to be taken up in the shoulders here, and it also needs to be taken in here a little bit because we're getting a little bit of gaping there. So I'm gonna do those adjustments. This project went a little off the rails. I have a blue outfit halfway done that was just sort of inspired by the moment. I'm gonna try and get the green one done because I can't even finish the white one until I get some more off-white thread. So I'm gonna try and get the green one done. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hem it, and then I'm gonna put together the top because I completely forgot that was even put together. This has been a chaotic project. But that's okay. We thrive in chaos. Okay, I have the top all sewn together, and I've just sewn in the modifications that I made in the previous one. I had to take in under, like, in the bust line here, under the armpits here. I haven't done the shoulders yet, but that's going to be next. And then I actually had to take in the waist because the waist was really baggy too. So I've done all of those modifications, and I'm just going to try it on. I'm going to probably have to do some more modifications, but it's a good start, and it's just so cute. Look at how cute it is. I love it so much. So I'm going to iron it and then put everything on. The shorts are done and hemmed, so we'll see how it's looking. I have all the facing cut out. This is the front neckline, so that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna try and get all the facing done. And the bias trim edges done, and I'm gonna be doing that on the top and then on the bottom. And then the arm sleeves are just gonna be folded in and sewn. She's probably asleep. A white collar, she doesn't wanna me. A white collar, she's probably asleep. I have the black binding done. I hope it looks good on. It was really tough to sew it on properly, so I'm hoping it stretches out a little bit and maybe looks a little neater when it's on. But that's all done, and now all I have to do is fold in the straps and sew them down. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just change my thread, and then I'm done. Oh, honey, bunny, sugar, white collar, white collar, white collar, white. Oh, honey, bunny, sugar, white collar, white collar, white collar, white. Such a fool if you believe that you found the jewel, yeah. Such a Here is the outfit all finished. I love these shorts. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the cut of this. I like how it turned out. I had to hand stitch some of it because this was really difficult to sew. This was really difficult to sew, and if I did it again, I'd probably want to hand stitch it again. but I like the way it fits. It's very cute. I love these shorts. I keep getting told how much it looks like a tennis outfit. I don't play tennis, but if you play tennis, here you go, tennis outfit. Do it yourself tennis outfit. Although you'd probably want pockets because you want pockets to put. You want pockets to be able to put balls into. I'm a child. Oh. But yeah, here it is. I love it. I love it so much. Definitely need a thinner fabric. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. And it's so comfy. I am incredibly happy with it. I did end up hemming the shorts. Just about this much. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say about this. It turned out really good. I'm really proud of it. I always have projects coming out. I post a new video the first 3 Sundays of the month, or every other Sunday if it is a month with 5 Sundays. And yeah, if you want to get notified when I post a video, please subscribe. And love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.